Hey, what's up, guys? I was just told that in town we have a 1992 genuine NSX R. That's right, from Japan, NSX R. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get in this car. We're gonna go check it out right now. This is crazy. I don't think there's more than 2 of these in the United States right now, and I have one literally 6 miles from my house. So right now my boy Raymond is right behind me, and we're on our way to check this bad boy out. All right, here we are. We got here. It's in there. Let's go get it. Before we go inside, let's talk a little bit about these NA1 NSX Rs. There's only 483 of these things produced, and they were exclusive to the Japanese market. Usually we see it in championship white, which is color code NHO. More on that later, but I've seen yellow ones, I've seen silver ones, I think I've seen red ones, miniature ones. So if you know how many of these break down by color, I would really like to know, because I couldn't find it anywhere online. The thing is, for just about everybody else on the planet, if you wanted to drive an NSX R, you had to drive them in a video game, like all of these people. But now you can bring them to the United States if you have the money. Some of the other things that make this NSX R unique is it's 265 pounds lighter than any other NSX at that time. So how did they do that? They got rid of the traction control. There's only power seats on the driver's side. They use special carbon Kevlar seats, and there's almost no sound insulation. This NSX has a stiffer suspension than all other USDM models, at least at that time, because the Zanardi is basically our version, but that didn't come along until '99, our version of the Type S. Some of the other things that make this car unique is the gearing. The final drive ratio is 4:2:3, which makes this 5-speed, 270 horsepower NSX as quick as the 290 horsepower NA2 6-speed. Basically my car in stock form. In fact, a lot of NSX owners, NA1 NSX owners, go ahead and get the Japanese short gears. It just makes the car quicker.
NSX 軽さを生かしてややリード。フェラーリだぞ。さあ、04はどうだ？
Dude, I almost had you.
So, let's walk around and take a look at this thing. These are the lighter forged aluminum wheels made by Inky. Some of the great things about this car is this interior. This was the only NSX to come in championship white. The doors, everything, it's not the traditional leather. It's got the really small shift knob. Like, this shift knob was a lot smaller than I thought it would be. I know, that's what she said. This NSX also has yellow tack needles, and it's the only NSX that has yellow tack needles. So as much as I appreciate this NSX R, the NA1 NSX R, for as iconic as it is, personally I'm a bigger fan of the NA2 NSX R. Shocker, right? But it's got improved suspension over the original. It's got the fixed headlights, which I really like. I know, some of you are team pop-ups. And it's got cool functional aero for the hood and the spoiler. This thing is right next to the Zanardi NSX. Like many of my peers, I used to really want the Zanardi NSX because it was the closest thing I get to an NSX Type S Zero. When I asked Chris Wilson, owner of Science of Speed, which one he'd prefer, Chris told me apples to apples, the Zanardi is just a better vehicle, better all-around vehicle. It's got the better suspension and it's got more power. And there's also a lot less of those than the NSX Rs. I think only the Type S Zero there might be less NSXs. So which would you rather have? An NA1 NSX R? An NA2 NSX R? A Zanardi? A Type S? A Type S Zero? Let me know in the comments if I'm crazy. No, I'm crazy. So guys, unfortunately I was not able to drive the car. Only a madman would let someone like me drive the car. That's okay. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do some reviews on other cars. I have some big cars coming up, some cool NSXs coming up. Or maybe an NC1 with a JB4 downpipe tune, 700 horsepower, maybe a supercharged NSX running the science of speed, new supercharger kit. But in the meantime, you can subscribe to the podcast, Hard Parking Podcast. Look it up. It's available everywhere. Check the link in the description. Until then, I'll catch you guys next time.